was founded in 2013, and now we are happy to communicate that the National Coalition is a fully registered NGO, and its mandate is to provide protection for human rights defenders in Uganda. So most people are wondering what we do in terms of providing protection for human rights defenders. So as the National Coalition, first of all, I want to share how we do provide protection for human rights defenders and how we support HRDs when they are at risk. First, we provide that protection by providing security management trainings, and then two, by providing protection grants, and then also the last one is advocacy and campaigning on HRDs facing specific risks. Capacity building, we know that we might be involved in advocacy events where we are trying to engage the different policy makers to ensure that they create enabling laws to enable HRDs operate in a timely manner. And then also we've had quite a number of, we provide the protection in terms of those that have been attacked. However, we say these things are not enough. Even if we engage in advocacy, even if we're engaging with different members of the public to provide protection, but we also know that we need to provide some kind of safety nets for HRDs to push back those threats, that before they are attacked, even after having so much we are doing in terms of advocacy, what else needs to be done for human rights defenders? So what we do is to provide trainings in the area of security management. Now in security management, we are giving the HRDs tips and tools to manage their own security. But then also we provide them with tools to strengthen and manage their digital security. For example, when I talk about tools, here is where we have to let them know of how they can protect their the damage in terms of information loss. Then this is where we can provide tools in terms of providing passwords to their phones or their computers. But also when it comes to physical security trainings, HRDs are taught to come up with security plans. Now these security plans is where HRDs are aware of the different types. For example, if it is an organization, you should be able to have a guard, you should be able to have a registration book, you should be able to have some who can afford CCTV cameras, and then also we train them on how to document incidents. There are incidents that can happen, but you're not sensitive enough to know that this could be aimed at targeting me because of the human rights work I'm doing. Question of human rights defenders in Uganda between 2016 and 2017, we still, as a coalition, we observe that HRDs are increasingly confronted by efforts to silence them. For example, I'll give an example. The issue of office break-ins have been normalized, and why I'm saying this is that just in 2016 we were able to register at least 5 organizations that experienced office break-ins. But also between January and June 2017, the coalition has documented 5 cases of office break-ins. And so in our documents, we have estimated also that over 20 HRDs were intimidated and also faced threats. And the threats they are facing include threats of death. Some of them, they are telling them to back off from their work. And some of them, the HRDs are being told that go slow. And then they are wondering, we go slow, what wrong are we doing? We are seeing issues of surveillance across Uganda. And also, what we are seeing is that the attacks are linked in defense, in areas in defense of land rights, in defense of ethnic rights, in defense of pro-democratic rights, peace building and conflict resolution, HRDs who are involved in research and documentation, HRDs who are working on issues of gender-based violence, and then also HRDs or journalists that are involved in critical reporting, investigative journalism. Then there are also attacks against HRDs working on issues of corruption and transparency. And then what is also now trending is that we are seeing HRDs who are using social media to denounce human rights violations, also particularly targeted through physical attacks, for example. However, we are also experiencing attacks, particular attacks facing LGBTI defenders. Strengthening referral services. As a coalition, we know that we need to formalize collaborations and partnerships with the formal and informal networks. And so these networks are networks that are providing protection for human rights defenders. Now, I'll give an example. Since 2015, the National Coalition has been working to strengthen what we call the National HRD Referral Network. Now, with the National HRD Referral Network, brought to the network the services available for HRDs at risk. And because of our coordination for the HRD Referral Network, the coalition has held quite a number of meetings with the referral network members. These meetings, the interface meetings, help to bond with members of the referral network. They help to give update information and feedback on how the referral is working, the referral system is working, and then to also identify the challenges that referral network members, for example, some of the referral network members may not have maybe some of the projects running, and if that is mentioned, then we can know when to make referrals. However, we are very proud that the coalition has been able to build a team of 25 committed referral network members. Those that some are based in Kampala and others are based from across the region in the rural areas. So we have a team of over 26 referral network members. And then we see that this team periodically they are engaging in discussions focused on strengthening the effectiveness of the referral system. Of recent, members have signed a memorandum of understanding with the Secretariat, and by doing this, they were trying to create an accountability mechanism where members know that their role in this referral network is stipulated in the MOU, but also the responsibility of the coordinating entity, which is the Coalition Secretariat's role with the member of the referral. These at risk that we have provided, just between January and June 2015, the coalition received and documented 24 HRDs from across the country. Out of the 22 HRDs, out of the 24 HRDs, the coalition provided legal support to 6 HRDs. Now, 2 HRDs were involved in trial observations, 4 HRDs were involved in the field of land rights, 4 women human rights defenders were also supported with the counseling services. 1 LGBTI defender was supported with the relocation, house rent. Then 1 HRD promoting the rights of journalists was supported in terms of relocation and rent. 4 HRDs in the area of peace building, coexistence, and conflict resolution have been supported with counseling services.